Oh, I don't know if he's on it. Ah, he's on it. A little sauger. Oh my God, look at this. What a unit. The frostbite takes him down. Oh, so ever since we lifted off the bottom of the basin about 3 feet, 3.5, they can really see these hooks a lot more. Oh, we're getting more bites. They're coming in hot and heavy, which is a good thing. Now hitting big hooks just like that, like a third their size, is an absolutely good sign. That means they are hungry. It's kind of mind-boggling how bright this tantrum is down there. This is the first time using this, and the rattles, holy man, does it make noise. We're not using bait. You don't necessarily have to use bait when you're ripping, when you're using like glides, anything that vibrates, like blade baits or rattles like this. Because the idea is when you're ripping them, they're gonna come in hot and heavy and they're gonna nail it. So you're not like you're finessing something. If you were to finesse something as small as this without bait, it doesn't make much sense. So the whole idea of running this is to keep it aggressive and hopefully they come in. There we go. There we go. Just like that, that vibration. Nothing to be proud of. Just with the vibrations, you don't have to use bait. We're trying to prove a little bit of people wrong, because everybody figures you always have to run bait, but you don't. If the hook itself is gonna make a lot of noise or anything like that, as long as you keep them going quick and steady, but if you were to finesse them and keep them right in front of their mouth, they'd have time to smell it, they probably wouldn't work. And there's always fish in the area. As soon as we switched, one came right in. And look at this fish. He annihilated it. Like, I can't even see it. Just sucked that thing right back. And this is the Rapella wrap slab. Really good. And when you're ripping it, you really feel it on the line too. It's making a lot of ruckus down there. Nothing big, but we are using non-baited hooks and they work. There's always fish in the neighborhood or very close by. Because as soon as we put this vibrator on, they started coming in. And it's so hard to tell. Like, if you're running just your regular flasher, we have the Ice 35, it's like the absolute bare bones. I mean, your cone at the bottom is probably 2 or 3 feet. So, I mean, there could be fish all around you. You'll never know. As far as the camera, too, I mean, you only have a field of vision probably about 4 or 5 feet out the way you're going. And there could be fish behind it. Like, you never know. That's why all of a sudden you just drop a hook and they show up out of nowhere. Oh, there we go. Just swooped in. Oh, nice. And the sauger though. Oh, he likes the little insanity pepper here. So we're about 3 or 4 feet off the bottom. And the reason being, some people like going right off the bottom. But the way I think of it is, think of it as a horizon. If you're right level on the horizon, it's gonna be hard to see. But if you're off a little bit from a distance, you're gonna be seeing a lot more from their perspective.
Worst fishing ever. Couple dinky perch. I mean, real dinky perch. One pike.
Oh, as soon as I get on the phone. Do I have a fish? Oh my God. Oh, oh God. That's not what we want. Oh my God. See, this thing shoots around so much down there. I'm like, I got a freaking tank. No, I got the freaking camera, bro. There's 5 colors, but there's 3 of them that are just like a I don't know, like a broken splattered color like that. Crackled splatter. They're freaking awesome. And they rip. If you look at the sides of the bellies here, just how far the belly sticks out. So when you are ripping these up and down, this thing vibrates like mad. It makes a lot of movement, shoots way off to the side, because that's why you see it when it's darting around, when it comes back in screen, because it shoots so far off to the side, and it just skids back in. So it's a lot of movement. They're pretty cool. Oh God. Swing and a miss, swing and a miss. I'm telling you, these vibrators, man, they are sick. He'll be back. He's tiny, but you know, we'll still take him. There we go. Jeez, look at this thing. But ripping big baits is so fun. If you can do it and they're gonna hit like that, funnest way to fish. Absolutely. Because finessing gets a little boring sometimes, and then follow the leader up and down. There's 5 different holes here. I put it one back from the front so it's nosediving just a little bit. So when you're ripping it up and down, it'll nosedive and kind of keep the momentum kind of flowing through the water and just looks a little more active. Listen to this thing vibrate. Again. Like, really think about that in the water, because sound travels so far in the water. It's insane. We got a couple more colors we're gonna swap out real quick. Here's the cracked white one. We're gonna try this one with the green eyes. Oh God, I really didn't want you, bro. I'm trying to switch hooks. This is another glide bait we got in the shop too. I call them rough and then they're smooth on. These are the rough ones. They're kind of like the hammered version. They work really good too. But we're trying to kind of evade these little guys now. We're getting a lot more action. So where we're actually set up here for shop, it's a really good location. And last year about this time, we got our 30-inch walleye, right pretty much in this exact same spot.
Oh, look how fat this thing is. It's more so fat than long. Oh my God, holy sh**.
We're right off a point, and also we're right around a cove, so it goes back into a bowl, and then I'll do my little drawing to help you guys out. And then it comes out and there's a point, and if you go farther to the south behind us here, it drops off and gets really steep. We're about 12 feet here, and the weeds there's a little bit closer to shore, so we're in a really good spot. And lots of the fish, when they come in, they go along the shoreline. They're staying about 12 feet deep, give or take. If they're trying to eat, find some bait fish, and then they'll go into the bowl, they'll kind of make a circle, and they'll come back out. And lots of fish will be going in there, meeting, and there'll be a high traffic area. And when they're all coming out, some may even skip the bowl and go straight across, because the width is not that far. They may pile up, coming out, and go around this little point where we're at. And it's a sweet little spot, and there's lots of traffic always. Because fish, they do like to travel around the edges. They'll get into the cove, they'll kind of pile in there, swirl. There's less flow in there too. Lots of the bait fish is going in there. It's just a good recipe for finding fish. It's nice not using bait because number one, it's cheaper. And if you were to even put bait on these when you're just doing this, like I tear them pretty hard. I go probably good 2-3 feet, hard as you can, just to really get that motion going in the water. Kind of like a sonar. It's like ping, ping, ping. Like it's shock waves in the water, and the fish, they really feel that and sense on it and hone in on it. And they'll be in there like lots of times, if you noticed in the past throughout the day here, as soon as we drop down like this, we got the Rapala wrap slab, within like 10 seconds some come in because they feel it. And then like if you were to put bait on it, all it's gonna do is just get ripped off your trebles in about 2 or 3 jigs. I don't know, we did catch a whole shit on baitless. Next time we'll definitely Whoa! Oh God, TikTok again. So the whole practice of this video was clearly not catching giants. I think it's just a misconception that people think you always have to run bait on your hooks, and usually you do. But if you keep running these, like the whole idea is to keep them aggressive. You keep them up and down really tight and fast, so you don't give them a chance to come up and smell it. It's more of a reaction bite, and if they see that, they should go straight for it and just nail it. And if you can get them higher up in the water column, that usually means they're aggressive to start with, so they're gonna take off the bottom and chase the hook and nail it. And if you guys want to watch more videos on Lake Diefenbaker, click here or here.